Hey, how's it going, guys? Spideyco64 back here once again, and here today we are here to talk about Thor, Love and Thunder. So, I am a week late to watching Thor, Love and Thunder. I saw it yesterday, which was Wednesday, and yeah, so the reason why I was super late to watching Thor Love and Thunder was, well, number one, because I was on vacation. I was off in Colorado, just, visiting some family and all that sort of stuff. And I did not have time, and really, I don't know if anyone really would have watched Thor Love and Thunder with me, but I didn't really get to see it. Yeah, like I said, I did not get to see it opening night and all that sort of stuff, which honestly, this review would have been out earlier if I was still here in California. But no, I am back in California. I just went and watched it yesterday. You'll probably see this by maybe Friday, or maybe some of you see it at all, but if you are seeing this, hello. And so, yeah, like I said, I'm a little bit late to this, but now, that being said, here's just a little quick review I have on the movie, because honestly, I got really not much to say about Thor, Love, and Thunder, because, alright, I know this movie has received a lot of negative feedback. A lot of people loved it. Some people hated it. Where do I fall in that category? I have to think that I have to fall under... I like the movie, but it's certainly not a good... I don't really think it's all that good. Now I'm trying to figure out, what in the hell is that piece of lighting back there? What is that from? Is that from one of the... Oh shit, that is... I just had a realization. That little, let's see, that little, like this, like this piece right here, I didn't know what that was from, and then I look back, it's from one of the Royal Guards from Star Wars, back there. But anyways, though, yeah, so, like, I don't think it was all that great, if that's the best way to say it. Like, I don't think it was that great, if I'm being honest. And this is my honest opinion, One of the few things that I've I wanted to do straight when this movie was, when this movie got a lot of negative feedback, I knew for a fact that, well, I guess if you either love it or you really hate it. And I really want to form my own opinion on this movie, because I will admit, I did have a good time while watching, Thor, Love and Thunder. It's just that really, to say it really lightly, Thor, Love and Thunder is, to put it in this words, honestly, I feel like this could have been a movie I think I could have just skipped, and I really honestly maybe could have watched it on Disney Plus, because not only number one is like, this movie's just really doesn't really take itself too seriously. Now, here's sort of the thing, though. Here's the thing with Marvel comedy, man. There are times where I just do not laugh. I do not laugh. Like, honestly, I just don't. And throughout this movie, when jokes were being jokes, especially when it was coming out of fucking Korg's mouth, like, honestly, I was just thinking to myself, what in the hell am I what are we doing, Marvel? What are we doing? And the thing is that Taika Waititi is a really good director, but he really didn't really show any effort into this movie. As a matter of fact, absolutely no one showed any effort into this movie. And I'm sitting here and just thinking about it, and it's just disappointing to me how really this movie's how it's just really fucking handled. And honestly, this movie just made me upset. I'll be really damn honest. Like, I don't know. and all that sort of stuff. But to kind of talk about my main, like I said, okay, that's my main big criticism for this movie. It's just the movie, like, this movie is not as good as Ragnarok, and Ragnarok was able to, you know, like I said, it was able to be funny, and it was able to be serious, but that's just the problem with this movie, too, you know, that sort of stuff. And, you know, there's a lot of negative attention going to Marvel, and, of course, one of the biggest, you know, freaking, one of the biggest things that has been coming out, one of the big, I guess, not that great publicity is a lot of, you know, VFX artists throughout this last few past week, have really said that Marvel's a really shitty company to work with. And hey, I fully do agree with them. And while I didn't really notice any bad CGI, you can definitely tell, yeah, that's just bad CGI and all that sort of stuff. You know, and just, this is weird. I don't really want to talk about this movie. Really, honestly. Like, I can't talk about, oh, Christian Bale was in this movie. He was Gore, the God Butcher. Honestly, how the hell did they get Christian Bale in this movie? If I would have seen the script for the fucking movie, I would have not even want to be in this movie, like, at all. And hell, I'm pretty sure, just, I don't know, just, and I'll be really damn honest, just, Thor's future in the MCU is just really kind of confusing for me. Like, honestly, if Marvel, if you're gonna make another piss poor movie like this, like Love and Thunder, why continue making Thor movies? Honestly, like, unless in the next movie they actually put some damn effort into it, I don't want to fucking see the next Thor movie. What's it gonna be? A freaking what's it gonna be? Some sort of how would you call it? Some sort of gay ass freaking movie with Thor and fucking Hercules or something like that? I don't know. I want to see it, like, I don't know, like, I'd rather see a Thor movie with Thor fighting, like, Ares, which is another one of Zeus' son. And speaking of which, I think the positive thing I could say about this movie is, yeah, I definitely agree with a lot of people, is the third act is pretty good for the most part. Like, that's the best part of the movie. And honestly, also, I thought it was really cool seeing, you know, Natalie Portman back playing, you know, Jane Foster and all that sort of stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Let me just bring the light in here. I'm roasting like a duck here, so I'm just gonna finish this up. And yeah, the ending was really, honestly, I'm really surprised that the ending was actually kind of good, honestly, you know, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's just, to end off this review, which I really got not that much to say about Thor, Love and Thunder, really much. Not much positive things to say. And also, one thing that did piss me off, though, was, yeah, we don't really get to see much of the Guardians of the Galaxy, which is why, damn, this is a really damaged box. This came with Groot, the Marvel Legends version, and honestly, the figures look cool. Like, I would honestly would like just to buy the figures, but not just, you know, like, I don't like the movie, but the figures look kind of cool, you know, I guess. But anyways, yeah, so as you can see, right here, you have, you know, Thor, you got Mighty Thor, you got Gore, you got Valkyrie, also there too. Sorry, one of my friends were messaging me. Also got, you know, Raptor Thor. That's one I really want to pick up. Then you got Star-Lord, and then you got Groot. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy don't really do much in this movie, which I couldn't understand, you know, why. Because we're getting Guardians 3 next year, and honestly, if we're really talking about here, straight up about the MCU movies and any other future MCU projects, I'm deadass not really excited much for anything. Like, I really I don't know how She-Hulk is gonna be. Like, now the thing is that I'm gonna give all these shows a chance to see what they can do, but I have really not that much faith in She-Hulk. I have no faith really in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I do not know what the fuck's gonna go on with that movie. Other projects, you know, too, like, hell, tomorrow I gotta review I gotta do my Miss Marvel review, which I have no positive things to say about Miss Marvel. Like, there's, like, the Marvels, which I don't know about that one. I don't know, maybe they'll be okay. Ant-Man Quantumania. I don't know. I love Paul Rudd, so we'll see about that one. And the only other MCU movies I'm interested, really excited for, like genuinely, and that's Blade and the Fantastic Four, and I guess really, I don't know. Like, there's just so many MCU projects that I'm not excited for. Like, who the fuck's excited for Echo? Like, who is excited? Now, honestly, what's gonna happen here? So here's what's now gonna happen, because I'm gonna wrap up this review. Is that my Miss Marvel review? Half of it will be me talking about the show in general, and then half of it will be just laying out all my issues with Phase 4 of the MCU. So, yeah, guys, I'm sorry that this was not really a positive review, because, honestly, like, this movie wasn't really good. It wasn't good. Really wasn't all that good. So, yeah, but, I mean, it's just, like, come on. I mean, I really still do love this franchise. It's a little bit, it's just, we're definitely in the dark ages of Marvel. We're in a really different time. So with that being said, hope you all have a good day wherever you are, and we will see you in the next video, which will be the Miss Marvel review. So see you all later.